Good morning, everybody. I don't know if you can tell, but our interstate garden has become an actual yard. We fixed it all up. I mean, well, we didn't, but the people did. And there is grass growing. Can you see the green? It's getting exciting around here. The other thing that we need to do is under this covered patio, I have a dream. I have a dream. And it is to put up some outdoor cafe lights. So I went through 3 different ladder type things, stools, and I had to get the big dog out. I kept hoping and wishing that these Go-Go Gadget arms were gonna be able to not have to get that out, but it's not bad, it's fine. So I want to get these lights up. I got some tabs open in my brain cells. We need to close the tabs. Get these lights up. I've only had them for what, 3 months? It's been raining a lot here. The wind's been crazy. I didn't want to put them up during that. Then we need to get ourselves refreshed and get the basement organized a bit. The kids' toys have been down there. It's not ready to decorate yet because we got to find it's not ready for that, but it is ready for organizing of the toys. We've been here, what, 5 months, and it's worked, but we could do better. So we're going to do better and make it better. I think we can do this. I don't think it's going to take too long. I still have my walking clothes on from the day. I took the dog for a walk. And I thought before I hop in the shower, Megan, just do it now. So you can get all gross and sweaty and then take a shower and feel awesome. You ready for this? Let's do it. While I get this ready, I want to know, what's the thing like on your list, the open tabs in your brain that you just need to get done? This is it. We got to do it. So we're going up, up, up. We had the builders put in, where can I get to it? Oh, I could have never been a weather person. Okay, there we go. Where we can plug it in up there. And then we don't have a big long cord coming down. So I think what I'm gonna do is start here and then figure out the rest. Just come along, we'll get it. I found outdoor command damage-free hanging outdoor light clips. I had another idea where it's just the big white ones that you can get from Command. And then I was like, oh, I'll just hang the string on there. Well, what's that gonna do? It's not gonna hold it in place. So I'm stalling slightly. Let's talk about what I love. See how the lead cord goes up there and right away you get a bulb? Let's just clap for that. Yes, thank you. We don't have 6 feet of nothing. And then lights, it's lights all the way through. So amazing. I'm trying to think the best way, if I want to just do some looping here, or if I want to go, I think it's more realistic to just follow the outside here. Talk me through it, friend. I don't know. I came in with ideas, but not necessarily like the finished product in my mind. Okay, well, you have 2 sets of lights. They're both equal distance. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do half of the lights here. I'm gonna plug it in right now and stick the other half up in the corner here that you can't see, right there. And then we'll do the other half. So that way I know that, you know how it is like on a Christmas tree, you get it all wrapped around and then you realize this much of the top of your tree has no lights. We're not gonna let that happen. So we're gonna take care of it right here, right now. Plug this in to the other set, stick it in the corner, and then now everybody has an equal distance all the way around. Oh, I knew if we could think for a minute, we'd get it. We hooked them up together. They're friends now. Let's make sure that they all work. That didn't work. I think it's getting hot out here, folks. And that didn't work. Well, if there's one thing about me, if at first you don't succeed, you try 17 more times the same way, just to make sure. And it worked, hot dogs. See? Second time's a charm. You just need a little patience, a little crazy. I'm gonna put another one of my little hooks on the other side You guys are gonna watch me turn into a sweaty mess here. But on the other side to really hold up that spot where the two meet. I'm sorry about the ghost child in the window. Forget it. All right, I give up on that method. I'm gonna go take a shower and we're gonna think this through. Awesome. I wanna take a minute and thank Suri for sponsoring today's video. I really love brushing my teeth. It's an obsession a little bit, and having an electric toothbrush that is gorgeous really helps make the routine quite simple. So Suri's electric toothbrush is really amazing. There are so many components to it that I think are fantastic. The first one is that this is not your typical plastic guzzling toothbrush. This is plant-based head that can be recycled with their free recycling program. How fantastic is that? Second of all, this thing stays charged for like a month plus. You don't have to constantly be going, oh my gosh, mid-brush, and you're like, what? It's not working anymore. It does have a 2-minute timer on it, which is really nice, making sure that you get each part of your mouth fancy. So it'll go 30 seconds, then it's like 30 seconds, 30 seconds, till all of your teeth have been touched with its beauty. And it will let you know if you're going a little too hard, which my dentist told me 2 visits ago, Megan, you gotta stop brushing so hard. And I'm like, what? How am I supposed to know? And they said, you need a toothbrush that helps you. Suri does that for you. If you are a traveler, or if you would like to just have a more hygienic toothbrush, the case that you can travel with will do just that. You stick it in there, push the button, and away you go, keeping you hygienic, keeping everybody good and clean with its UVC travel case. I love that aspect of it, because a dirty toothbrush is a dirty mouth, and we don't want that. Suri brings that really minimalistic, gorgeous toothbrush that actually makes the routine of brushing your teeth simple, beautiful, and your mouth is going to thank you. I just know it's going to. It's going to say, thank you so much, Suri. Thanks so much to Suri for partnering with me. You can shop using my link down in the description box, plus use my code Megan15 to get an extra 15% off Suri. You'll see why I love it so much, because you're going to start brushing your teeth with this beauty and think, doggone it, I didn't know it was going to be this good. Thanks, Megan. I know. You're welcome. Now, let's get back to it. Come on. Welcome to the basement, everybody. We have not touched toys, organizing the basement since we moved in February. So the toys are all kind of here. And we also have little ones, but there's some dress up clothes here. There's toys here. There's toys upstairs. There's toys in this guy down here. We have a dollhouse. We've got things. So I'm going to collect all the toys, and then I'm going to categorize them. And then the people that play with the toys, because I don't play with the toys, the people that play with the toys are going to help me decide what goes where, with who, what, why, and what. Yes. And then my goal is to get all the toy things organized right over here by the keyboard. Do you think that's a good idea? What is on the wall? Oh, that's light. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the wall. Got it. So I think we can do it. We're just gonna have to be, we're just gonna have to do it. So let's do it.
Look out there.
Okay. I'm just gonna take some things, girls, and then we're gonna bring up what we just love.
Mommy, look at what I found.
We're gonna find a lot of stuff down here, girls. I'm not sure about you, but when I'm organizing, I really like to put things in categories. I like to get really big things done first or moved out of the way, whether that's dishes, whether that's organizing stuff. Like, I want instant results. So taking really big items, moving them out of the way, getting obvious trash out of the way, things that you're like, sister, we're not keeping that. And then also when things get put in bins and they're all just hanging out together and you've got all these little pieces, I like to dump them all in so that I have less bins to look at. That makes me feel less overwhelmed. This was so good to go through because I think that my kids really do play best with categorized items, but we can't always keep them that way. And I'm just a sucker for organizing. So I like to sit down every now and again and put it all back into its category. But I think in the future, I would like to maybe make some labels, put those on the containers that these things are going in. That way everybody knows what's what. But this is so good because we just had toys here, there, and everywhere. And now all of the friends, all of the toy friends get to come back together. And this is kind of the way that I've organized since forever. I used to nanny for these kids, and their mom and I would go through their toys every now and again. And the toys that were at the bottom of the box would now be on the top. And I remember them saying, "Oh, Miss Yegan," they call me Miss Yegan, "Miss Yegan, I love you so much. You put new toys in my bin." And I was like, I did not. Those are the toys that you've always had. And we just made them so you could see them. And I'm totally noticing that with my kids, my girls especially. You know, we move things around, kind of organize things. And suddenly it's as if we had just bought brand new toys.
So keep the good vibes coming. Ooh. Here we go, start the show, got it locked on repeat, on repeat. It's something new, push it through, feel the rhythm in my feet, in my feet. So keep the good vibes coming. Keep the good vibes coming. Keep the good vibes coming. So keep the good vibes
I don't know why, but my brain feels tired from all of this. So it looks crazy, but it's not. It's very organized. So I'm going to start with the biggest pile, which is the stuffies. And I know a lot of these go up in the girls' rooms, but the container that we have for each of the girls looks like this one. And it's a pretty good size, but they were overflowing because I think they were bringing some of the stuffies from down here and putting them up there. So we're just going to have them first fill up their bin with the stuffies they love. Then we'll go ahead and put the absolute, like, this category we love on our shelf over here. Do you see how we're working it? Little baby steps, because if not, I think I'd lose my brain. And I'm already losing it. It's great. Alrighty, sweet cakes. We're going to take our bins over here, girls. The bins from your bedrooms. I want you to fill it up with your most prized, the things you love the most that are your stuffies, okay?
Okay.
Come on over. Okay, we're gonna leave it on its side and I have a little space over here for dress up clothes, so keep your eye on that. We're gonna put big stuff on the top. I kept thinking, how am I gonna do that? And then I figured it out. My brain said, aha, aha. So I'm very much like things together. On the top of this, I pretty much put all the little houses or kind of house type things because it just made sense. And they've been playing with it so much since we've done this, so I'm really happy for them. But we're just gonna do that. I'm not gonna use all the bins in the cubbies because I do have some other big things that won't fit on the top that'll make sense in the cubby. But as well, I just didn't need that many cubbies. So I don't know how many times I can say cubbies, but I'm going to say it maybe 10, 20 more times. Just kidding. Yeah, I just reduced and then like things together. So they've got calico critters that they really love to play with. They have kind of everything that they would use inside of the little houses, inside of the dollhouse. Sometimes, a lot of times actually, they just don't even have a little house they play with, but they love doing all the house things and they'll put them on the floor and then bring over any little toys they have, little animals they have. Usually they bring those upstairs because they just really like to be around the fam when they're playing. We, along with those calico critters and the little, for lack of a better word, like dollhouse type items, they have animals and unicorns in the baskets. So they're all getting their moment and having a place. My helpers lost their mojo pretty much after the stuffies. So I've just been collecting like things that I know that they play with a lot and putting them over in that bin or shelf. Now everything else, honestly, doesn't get played with, but there's a small part of me that just wants to wait it out a little bit longer to triple check myself before I wreck myself. So what I'm gonna do is anything else that's left, I'm gonna take bins and I will put everything in there and put it into the storage area back here and just let it sit for a while and see if it ever like stirs up their heart. It hasn't stirred up their heart in a really, really long time, but some of these things we've just had for so long. There's lots of memories for me. And I'm typically not like overly sentimental, but there's just little parts of me that I'm like, So I think just pack it up, get it out of here. That way, when you have less to clean up, it's a lot easier to keep maintained. It doesn't feel too overwhelming. And then you really get to just play with the stuff that you love. And I like that.
Spotted sunshine from my eyes. I can't imagine going blind before I see her face in evening light.
Here's the end result. Now, this I'm showing you after the fact. I just want you to know above here were all kinds of fun toys and they were the big things. So they've all been getting played with. And there's toys in here that have been getting played with that weren't getting played with because they were just all over every which way. And there was more things here. So things are getting played with. We're having fun. And we haven't had to get into anything that I set aside in the storage area. Don't worry about George. He's got this cone on because he has lick attacks. And we're just helping him with his lick attacks. But we've been having a good time. Lots and lots of fun. Toys have been going outside, inside, upstairs, downstairs, all the good stuff. And now it's just all cleared up. Georgie boy, little willy worm. We could just end our time checking out the grass that's growing. This is one of the few times in life where watching the grass grow is pretty entertaining. Look how much has grown in just a week, you guys. Be impressed. Maybe don't be impressed by the weeds. Marcus took a bunch out. We have more to go. We got the toys done. We attempted to get the lights up, but at least now we know that's not gonna work. Find a way. We will. You just listen to the birds.